So if you are a gun owner, it seems like gun laws are changing almost every day sometimes. Well, in today's video, I'll give you some updates on some gun laws you may know and some gun laws you may not know. Today we'll talk about carry concealed weapons, we'll talk about permits, we'll talk about open carry, castle doctrine, just to name a few things. Now, full disclaimer, I am not an attorney, so definitely if you have any questions about things I may say in this video or may not say in this video, check with your attorney or check with an attorney. I'm not an attorney, I'm just giving you data that was provided to me, and I am also a retired Fayetteville police officer with 20 years of service, so there's some things I may know or may not know about the gun laws. So let's go and get started. First law I'll talk about is going to be Senate Bill 41, and this covers a lot of things. One of the things it covers is that you are now allowed to carry a handgun inside to a school if it's connected with a church. Effective December 1st of 2023, if you have a carry concealed permit that's active, you're allowed to carry your gun into a school if it's attached to a church. Now, I said carry concealed weapon permit, that's active. That means you cannot open carry inside of a school or church if you don't have a carry concealed permit. Senate Bill 41 also passed another new law that took effect last year, was you no longer have to have a gun permit to buy a gun in North Carolina.
I like the sound of that.
Now, if you're going to a local gun dealer, they will still do a federal background check on you, so that's a different. That's federal, this is state. So you don't need a permit, but they will still do a background check on you. But if you are selling your gun or if you're buying a gun from a private owner, you no longer have to have a permit. That is now gone. With the permit being gone, that means no longer background checks are going to be conducted between private owners. I would say this, if you are selling your gun, I would still want to make sure you're not selling it to a felon or to someone under the age of 18. With that being said, you do what you feel you can handle. If you don't mind going to jail or prison possibly, and you want to risk it, that's on you. What are the criteria to buy a handgun? You must be 18 years of age or older, and you must not have any convictions of a felony. Now again, this is getting into some gray areas. I know some people who have been charged with serious assaults that were not felonies, but misdemeanors. For instance, domestic violence, things like that. They may not still give you a handgun permit, federal background check. I don't know. That's something between you and the federal government. If that's something you have a question about. Serious assaults, they may feel that you're too violent to have a handgun. I don't know. None of my business. Don't really care. But just be aware that could happen. So here's some gun laws that you should follow once you get your gun. If you have a carry concealed permit, make sure it's always active. If it goes inactive, then you don't have a carry concealed permit no more. It's inactive. Make sure they're always active. You can be charged for that if you carry concealed and you don't have an active permit. Carry concealed without any kind of permit. You never had a permit. You can be charged with carrying a concealed weapon. Bringing a gun into a area that serves or sells alcohol. So yes, that includes restaurants, bars, obviously, food line, because they sell it. Any grocery store, really, not just food line, any grocery store. This also includes establishments where if you're going to a concert or an event where they serve or sell alcohol, you cannot have your gun there. So this is General Statute, North Carolina General Statute 14-269.3. I'm not gonna read the whole thing, it's too long, but I will give you a link to it right below. Carrying weapons into assemblies and establishments where alcoholic beverages are sold and consumed. A, it should be unlawful for any person to carry any gun, rifle, or pistol into any assembly where a fee has been charged for admission thereto into any establishment in which alcohol beverages are sold and consumed. Any person violating provisions of this section shall be guilty of a Class 1 misdemeanor. So, like I said, it's too long to read all. I'm not going to bore you to death with my voice and read something off to you. Definitely, I will leave a link for it to you to check out yourself so you can read more into it. But be careful. If they charge you to come to an event, you can't have your gun there. So next thing I talk about is open carry laws. I'm going to give you the definition of what open carry means. So in North Carolina, open carry means you have a holster, your gun's in a holster, people can see it, okay? If you have your shirt covering the gun, guess what? People can't see it. They may be able to see an indentation of a gun, but still can't see it. It has to be seen by the public. And yes, it has to be in a holster. A gun in your pocket can't be seen. Next thing I talk about is the NC Stand Your Ground laws, or Castle Doctrine. In North Carolina, you may use deadly force and may not have a duty to retreat if either the following is true. Number one, the person using force, the non-aggressor, believes force, including but not limited the use of deadly force, is necessary to prevent imminent death or great violent harm, and that belief is reasonable. Number two, there's an authority under the criminal law, specifically North Carolina General Statute 14-51.2, use force, including deadly force. Pursuant to North Carolina General Statute 14-51.3, the use of force, if deemed reasonable, provides legal protection against criminal prosecution and civil liability. This is a very gray area. A lot of people ask me, if someone comes up and punches me in the face, can I shoot him? That's gonna be a tough one. That really, again, depends on you. Those questions are very gray areas. I would definitely consult with an attorney if you have questions about that to get more clarification. Look it up yourself, but just be careful. So next question is, when or where can I use deadly force? Well, if you're in your home, protecting your castle, your doctrine, your home, you can use deadly force if it's necessary. Your vehicle, so if you're being carjacked and you feel the force or deadly force is necessary, you can use it there. Or your workplace. If you're the victim and you're being assaulted or attacked or shot or whatever, and you feel that your life is in danger, someone else's life in danger, or imminent threat is possible, you can use force or deadly force. So the North Carolina Stand Your Ground law is just like it sounds like. You don't have to retreat to stand your ground. So again, just to describe the North Carolina Stand Your Ground law. So someone kicks in your front door and you don't have to retreat to your closet or to your bathroom or run backwards. You have the right to defend yourself. They came into your castle, your house. You don't have to retreat. You can use force or deadly force if it's necessary. So the Castle Doctrine states that your home is your castle. You can defend it from intruders to protect you and your family. If you enjoyed this video, please check out this video right here where I talk about open carry in North Carolina. And if you are wanting to buy, sell, or invest in North Carolina, please reach out to me. Be happy to help you. The team and I get phone calls, emails, text messages every day from folks just like you. See you guys in the next video.